Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful truck. Very excited to show you this thing today. Very special vehicle we have in our hands. Now, this is a brand new arrival, our 2026 GMC Sierra EV Elevation. Now, this one's the extended range model, and it comes with a ton of cool things here, which we are going to go into depth about. But right off the bat, this one here, about 410 miles of range, which is amazing performance here for a vehicle this size and weight. This one's finished off in a nice deep ocean blue metallic. If we get up close in some spots, you can see it is pretty dirty, even hard to show on camera. We did get a little rain, so it is a little wet, but we take a good step back and all that dirt and grime blends right into that nice color. That's the great thing about these darker metallic colors here in the North Country. They hide the dirt and grime very, very well, making them super popular. You got your high gloss black paint and mirror caps with your built-in blinker indicators, passive key entry system in these front, or all four doors, sorry. Deep tinted rear windows. You get these nice running boards that go from front to rear doors. Nice pattern on there so you don't slip in the wintertime. Machine faced aluminum wheels. Bridgestone tires on there. Around to the front fascia, you got your daytime running LED lights. Those do double as your turn signals. Nice solid white when you're driving. Right down there is your headlamps, projector style LED headlamp. Those little circles on the front bumper is your park assist. It's going to beep at you if it senses you pulling or backing into any objects. We're going to give you a quick look at the front trunk, or the E-trunk. We do have your driver's floor mat right there. You do have your level 2 or dual level charge cord. You have a few different things for the repair kit underneath that, but a bunch of storage. You got some cargo tie downs, both sides, and then you have your 120 volt right up here. A quick press and hold of the key should drop it right down. And there it is. So with that passive key entry system in these doors, you just need to walk up to the vehicle, press the button. You can lock and unlock it with just a press of the button, which is great if you want to keep the key in your bag or pocket. Beautiful interior here. You got this nice jet black with the gray accents. We're going to go over all those features up front, but first I want to give you a good feel for room in the back. Now, these rear seats do have the mid-gate. We're not going to pull the whole mid-gate out today. But in the rear seats here, I'm about 6'2", definitely in the taller side, and I have more than enough room here to kick my legs out and sit back. You got your kangaroo pockets in both seats, which isn't something you get in every vehicle nowadays. Right down here is a little cubby space. You got your 110 volt Type-C's right there, HVAC vents, and then you got your heated seats. 3 different temperature settings in the back here. Cup holders for the back seats. And then again, just a quick demonstration. You lift up those, and then that's how you start the process of the mid-gate. Right here, you have your 10-way power driver seat adjustments. Bose premium sound system. Just a quick start with the foot on the brake there. No start button or key insert. There is a key. Right here, you got your memory seat adjustments. You got your power mirror and window adjustments, sorry. They are power folding, so you can fold them in right there. You got your blind zone alert right on the outside of the mirror right there with that little car. It's going to light up orange when someone's in your blind zone. Nice accents all over this vehicle. Nice little Sierra EV badge right there. Give this door shut so it doesn't beep. Right here's your parking brake. It is electronic and automatic. You got your lane keep assist with lane departure warning. Right here's your E-trunk button that's going to lift up the front trunk. Right here's your tailgate button, and then display brightness. That's going to control the brightness to your screens right up here in the nighttime. And then your integrated trailer brake with your gain adjustments right below that. Beautiful steering wheel right here is heated, leather wrapped. Right there's the heated option. Right there's the nice stitching. On the right side of the steering wheel is your hands-free audio and phone call adjustments. On the left side is your adaptive cruise control settings. You can change your driver infotainment screen, this little screen right here with this button. This right here is your normal display. This right here is your maps. That's my favorite one. You still have your necessary information, but you don't need to use your whole screen over here for the maps when you can pop it up right there. But there's a few different other ones. You can customize some of these with some information that you might want to monitor, which we'll go over. Now again, with the adaptive cruise control, it's going to set a gap in between you and the car in front of you, and it will keep it there. You get your regen on-demand trigger behind the steering wheel there. If you're not familiar with the regen on-demand or the one-pedal driving, that's going to use the kinetic energy of you stopping and turn it back into usable power, which is how you maximize the range of your vehicle. So you'll pull this in and hold it, and it'll kind of act like a brake. The one-pedal driving, as you take your foot off the accelerator, it's going to slow you down, and then you can use your brake, of course, whenever. Shifter right here, this is your park reverse neutral drive. You're going to pull it in, go down for drive, pull it in, go up for reverse, and then you'll pull it in and hold it for neutral. There's a little display right on the shifter or the column stock right there. Park button, just a little button right on the end there. You don't have to go anywhere with the shifter, you just tap the button. Right over here, this is a 15-inch vertical display. You have your vehicle status right here, which is going to pop up a little canyon. Not the best with the gloves. A Sierra that you can click on these little pluses. You can monitor these different things. If something is important to you, you can click on it again, hit add to driver's display, and it might have to reconfigure what is already there, but it will pop up right there. And it might depend on what side, if you already have something over there. You got your drive modes right here, a few different drive modes. You got your My mode, normal, off-road, tow, haul, and then you got this hammer mode right here, which is going to use your full power, which I believe is around 700 horsepower, so very quick. My GMC app capability, you can remote start, lock and unlock anywhere in the country. You don't need to be near the vehicle. You could be on a plane trip to Florida, realize you forgot to lock the vehicle back home. You just send it a quick signal, just an extra peace of mind. This one right here is going to let you go through the owner's manual and shop your OnStar plans. Google Assistant gives you voice controls through the vehicle where you can change the temperature, fan speed. You can even tell it to turn off the heated seats. Hey Google, change the temperature to 75.
Okay, changing the temperature to 75 degrees.
So the in-vehicle controls are super helpful if you don't want to bother with the screen while you're driving. You can just ask Google to do those things for you. You can ask Google, you can click this button, or you can click this little voice button. Right here, you got your Google Play Store. You can download your Spotify, Waze, that kind of stuff right to the display here. Charging app, very helpful stuff inside of there to help you get familiar with charging, create a schedule for the vehicle if you charge at home. Cameras right here. You have your 360 view, HD surround vision. Very nice camera views, great for parking. Right here's your trailering app that's going to create a profile for your trailer. Gets rid of the need to have another person there checking your lights as well. It's going to cycle some lights. Settings, climate, that's a fully digital version of everything you have right down here. A little bit more in view and user friendly in the nighttime. Wi-Fi hotspot, you can connect up to 7 devices at once. Audio, you have Sirius XM, Bluetooth, no Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but it does get replaced with Google built-in, which has some great features, which we'll kind of dive into here in a second. Right here, this is the Google built-in. This kind of replaces the Apple CarPlay maps. One of the cool things about Google built-in is if I put in a destination, let's see here, it will tell me what my charge is. I don't know where this is, but we'll say there. So we are at 92% right now. If we go to Steampunk Locomotive, right in Rutland here, you will have 90% upon arrival. So pretty cool and helps you plan your trips. It will tell you chargers if needed. You can click that little lightning bolt back there, right there, and it'll show you some charging stations. It'll tell you if it's a fast charger, EV Connect. It'll tell you what the brand is, tell you if it's out of service, and it'll tell you how many are open. So 4 out of 4, 2 out of 2, 1 out of 2 on the slow charger. Someone's on the slow charger. Very, very helpful stuff, and gets rid of the need to use multiple apps when you can do it all through there. The controls right here, that's going to pop up a few different controls for the vehicle. You got your dome light, power window lockout, camera button again, traction control, auto headlights, or auto high beams, through IntelliBeam, which will turn off and on the high beams based off of traffic coming at you. Park assist, which are those little bumpers, the circles on the front and rear bumper. Rear automatic braking, that's gonna brake if it senses you backing up into something. And right below that, this is all your climate control stuff. You have your dual zone climate control, so you each get your own temperature. Right here is your on and off button. You got your heated and cooled seats, 3 different temperature settings for both of them, 3 different cooled and 3 different heated settings. Right down here, you got some more charging stuff, 2 different Type-Cs and a 12-volt car port. Then this little thing will slide forward. You just push it forward and it'll slide back. You got some storage up top. Nice little faux carbon fiber trim. And then you got these side-by-side cup holders. Center console storage. You do have a little key card in here, which we'll quickly go over. You'll walk up, tap it on the door handle, it'll lock and unlock, and it does act as a key. You could even keep it right in your wallet, as long as your wallet doesn't block the signal when you walk up to the vehicle and tap your wallet on the door. Right here's your Type C. You have a little LED light lighting everything up, and then it is a little rubber liner that you can remove and clean if needed. We'll check out the tailgate here. Right over here is the charging. You have your level 1, level 2 DC fast charging. In the back, you got your corner step rear bumpers. Great for hopping into the bed without dropping the tailgate. You don't want to drop the tailgate every time you want to, hop into the bed and grab something. You got a 2-inch hitch receiver at the bottom there. Again, we do have the mid-gate, 11 feet of bedroom when you do have that down. Right over here is another 120 volt, and then you got your cargo lamps, multi-flex tailgate, so you can drop it down into a step. And there's a few different other uses for it. You can get your kicker audio system bar put in there. Lift this right up here. Not the best camera work. If you need a little stopper and a little bit extra room, you can leave the step up right there, drop down the top part. That'll stop stuff from sliding out. And then again, the same thing. If you drop down the whole lift gate or tailgate, a little bit more of a stopper, a little bit more room with a stopper. Very sharp truck. Now, if you have any more questions about this beautiful Sierra EV Elevation, don't hesitate to give me a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for Colin. Or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont. And you have a good one.